Hey everybody, this is 3 Minute Marketing, and today we're going to talk about funnels simplified. So, we're going to simplify that for you so that you have a very good understanding on what funnels really are. So, let's define what are sales funnels. So, if you're wondering what sales funnels are, all right, we know it's a very common term, especially if you're into internet marketing, if you're selling products online uh, and how uh, do we relate that into other aspects as well? Because we could definitely do that. Then you have come to the right place. So this is the ideal process that your customers go through as they move from someone who could potentially be a customer to an actual one. All right, so we could see that in a way that how we convert a stranger into a customer. So the sales process, basically, it's the process by which how you transform a stranger into someone that knows your business thoroughly, a friend. All right. So if we visualize a funnel, it looks pretty much like this. So it's wide at the top, tapering down to narrow at the bottom. So if you see at the top, you got a stranger, and then you got to make that into a prospect, and then you turn that into a lead, and finally that person buys, it becomes a customer. So that's how we visualize the funnel. So a lot of people come in as strangers, and it slowly narrows down, slowly filters out until a certain percentage becomes a customer. So the basic funnel, let's talk about that real quick. So stranger, these are people who saw your website, offer product or service. These could be through an ad or through their first visit to your website. So basically, these are the people, you know, these are strangers. You don't know them, and they never heard about you. Prospect. So at the stage, the stranger becomes a prospect. He's actively looking for a solution to his problem. So this is the time that the prospect expresses interest in your product, service, or offer, and then you turn that into a lead. He becomes a lead because the prospect decides if he wants to use your product, service, or offer, and he becomes a lead. He's paying more attention. He's actively researching. He's definitely going back to your pages, to your websites. He is at this point, he may be asking something from you on social media, actively looking at your products, service, and packages. And at in the end, this customer, he becomes a customer. At the stage, the prospect is becoming a customer. He's finalizing a deal with you, accepting your offer, packages that you pay, and uses your product or service. All right. Now that's a little vague. So let's put in a coffee shop analog here. So imagine you're running a coffee shop. All right. Imagine you're running a coffee shop. So a stranger. So these are the people walking in front of your shop. Some of them are looking for their caffeine fix. Others maybe thinking about pizza for lunch. Others just busy to head to work. So just walking past your store. That's it. And then the prospects. So these are the people that are actively looking for a coffee shop. So they they may have noticed your shop before or not. When they passed by, they saw, hey, this is a good coffee shop. Let me check what they do. Let me check out what they offer. Others would have found you online, and they purposely, hey, I found this great place uh, on Yelp or on Facebook. Somebody came here, tagged the place. They say this is a good place. I'm gonna go there. So that's a prospect. Now, a lead is, imagine having a banner outside your storefront that says, everybody gets a free brownie for every cup of coffee today only. So those who enter and ask about what you're offering, those are leads. So someone goes in and walks up to the cashier and say, hey, I want that free brownie. How do I get it? That's it. That's your lead. And finally, the customer, someone who buys and then claims that free brownie that you promised. All right. So I think that's going to simplify it uh, more. And let's go on out to an online perspective. So an ebook sales analog. So let's say you're running an ebook offer named "How to Launch Your Website in Under $100." Right, let's say you have that offer, and those who see your website, those who see your ads, those are complete strangers. So they just see it. If you're running Facebook ads, right? So it just passes by them on Facebook, and then the prospect those who click those ads. All right, let's just put it that way. So there's bound to be a group that's interested in how to create their own website for under $100. So these are your prospects, and they click it. So what you do, you lead them to a landing page. So if they click on your ad, there's that landing page. And in your landing page, how you convert them into a lead is you present them with another offer. This sort of a mini offer where they can download the first 2 chapters absolutely free if they opt in. Then those that choose to opt in, leave their emails. Those are your leads. And finally, after reading the first 2 chapters for free, your leads figure out that, hey, this is a really good book. I could use this. I could, I think I could make my own website for $100. So they decide to purchase it. So these are now your paying customers. So I hope all of these explanations have simplified what funnels are and what funnels mean and how you could, direct your customers from being a stranger into a customer. How do you direct your audience from being a stranger to a customer using a sales funnel? So that's it. So that's, I hope that made some good use of 3 minutes or something, 3, 4 minutes of your time. So I'm going to see you guys next time with another topic.